Did you ask God for feet? The metaphysics of the Little Mermaid. She was told never to rise above the surface, that the world above was dangerous, divided, and filled with creatures unlike her. And yet, something in her longed to see. Not because she lacked anything, but because she believed she did. The Little Mermaid wasn't curious about land. She was curious about form. She wanted to see what shape desire would take if it were given legs. In the kingdom below, symbol of divine mind, there was no need, no lack, no separation. Everything sang in harmony. But Innocence, when tempted by contrast, begins to believe that contrast is more interesting than peace. At 16, she rose to the surface, her first act of separation. She rescued a prince and mistook his form for the source of her joy. In that moment, the lesson of the world began. Salvation through another body. Her song, her voice, was communion itself. It was the living echo of God's memory. But she traded it for legs, believing love lived on land. Did she ask God? No. She asked the sea witch, because she knew God wouldn't give her what would harm her. God doesn't grant what contradicts creation. The witch represents the ego, the false author who whispers, God forgot something. She promises transformation at a cost, a new identity at the price of truth. Every step the mermaid takes on her new feet burns with pain. That's not punishment. That's perception collapsing under false authorship. To walk in the world of form is to walk on knives of guilt, because every desire says, I want more than God gave. And yet the more she suffers, the more she believes it proves her love. This is the ego's religion, pain as devotion, sacrifice as salvation. The prince never recognizes her song because she silenced it. He loves her beauty, her mystery, her silence, the body, not the being. How could he recognize her voice when she no longer believes she has one? Every idol we chase reflects that same confusion. If I lose myself, maybe I'll be loved. But the Holy Spirit never asks for sacrifice. He asks for recognition, to remember that what you thought you lost was never gone. The sea witch's magic fades because it was never real. The illusion of gain collapses into loss, as all illusions do. Her father, the king of the sea, represents the voice of correction, the call of mind to its own wandering thought. He can't give her feet because she already has everything that matters. Her return isn't a punishment, it's forgiveness. To fall back into the ocean is to fall back into God. Did you ask God for feet? That's the question that ends all desire. Because the moment you do, you remember, He already gave you wings. The mermaid never needed to walk to reach love. She needed to remember she was love. Her voice was the bridge between heaven and sea, between thought and form, between longing and peace. And when she sings again, the waters rise, not to drown, but to dissolve the dream. The true miracle is not that she becomes human, but that she remembers she was never less than divine. The body she wanted was only a shadow of what she already was. The prince was a mirror. The witch, a teacher of contrast. The pain, the proof that the trade was never real. And so the lesson of the Little Mermaid is this. You can't sell what God gave freely. You can only dream you did. The voice remains untouched beneath the waves of guilt, waiting for you to stop bargaining and start listening. Beneath every sea of desire lies a single question echoing in eternity. Did you ask God for it? And if you had, would He have said yes? Or would He have reminded you that what you sought was already yours? Tonight's tale wasn't about a mermaid who wanted legs, but a mind that forgot it could already fly.